Today we'll be talking about fungi. You may be familiar with fungi in the form of mushrooms.
Ew, why are you eating that? It has fungus all over it.
What's fungus?
Let me tell you a little bit about fungus.
Life is broken up into three domains: bacteria, archaea, and eukaryotes. Fungus is a kingdom in the eukaryotes. Since fungi are eukaryotic, that means they are multicellular organisms that contain a nucleus. Example you may know are yeast, molds, and mushrooms.
Where are fungi found?
Fungi do not need light to make their food, so they're usually found in dark, damp, cold places.
Today we're going to talk about three phyla that are in the kingdom fungi: Zygonomycota, Ascomycota, and Basidiomycota. Basidiomycota are club-shaped and include mushrooms, puffballs, and rust. Ascomycota is the largest group. This phylum is known for its sac-like figures. Yeast is a prime example of an Ascomycota and is primarily used in baking and brewing beers. Zygonomycota can be found on your bread in the form of black bread mold. Fungi are usually underground and cannot be seen. When fungi are ready to reproduce, they form a fruiting body, commonly known as a mushroom. Ascomycota form cup-like fruiting bodies called aci. Fungi are heterotrophic, which means they obtain energy by consuming other organisms. Hyphae are thread-like extensions that make up fungi, and together they are called mycelium. So you're about to eat some Zygonomycota living on your sandwich. It's a good thing I stopped you. Though these molds are not usually toxic to people, they're not the most appetizing thing to eat. An example of fungi that is edible is Ascomycota in the form of yeast. Yeast are unicellular fungi that ferment carbohydrates, which mean they break down glucose into ethanol and carbon dioxide. The ethanol is what makes beer alcoholic, and the carbon dioxide gas causes bread to rise.
So I heard some crazy facts about fungi.
Really? Me too. What were they?
The oldest fossil fungi are 545 million years old.
That's cool, but not as cool as mushrooms that can actually glow in the dark.
That's awesome. I also heard fungi can be found in medicine.
That's pretty interesting considering a fungus can reduce a hardwood trunk to dust in 50 to 100 years.
Yeah, and these mushrooms on our pizza are 85 to 95% water.
Fungi provide us with foods such as mushrooms, blue cheese, and bread and beer.
All this talk about food has made me really hungry. Let's eat. Only root beer was used in the making of this film.